Hi guys, I'm bringing you along with me to shift a cargo ship from a wet berth to the dry dock. First, we're going to start with removing our gangways. This is being done by the giraffe crane. It's how you get on and off the ship. If you saw from my last video, we're moving about 52,000 metric tons without our engines, so this is a very slow process. We ended up taking 3 tugs, one up forward, one aft, and one midship. And we connected the fore and aft tugs to the bits on our ship. We first began by taking in our lines. There are 6 lines on the bow, 6 lines on the stern, and there were 4 lines on our mission deck, but they were soft lines, meaning they're not connected to a winch that you see here. We will be using these winches to help us get into the dry dock. So on the bow, we connected 2 lines on the port and starboard side to these mules you see. And what they're going to do is they're going to pull us into this dry dock. I know it's not dry right now, but bear with me. These are also used to help shift the ship kind of port and starboard to get it right over the blocks that the ship's going to sit on. The stern has about 4 lines, but they're not connected to mules. They're connected to the bollards on the dock. So as of now, the 6 lines we have and the 3 tugs are doing all of the work. This is just one of the breast lines we put out on the stern. We take the direction of bringing it up, heaving it in, or paying it out from our docking master and our captain. Here you can see these workers physically moving this Yokohama fender. So now that we're in, they're going to close the seal. It's technically underwater right now. And here it is physically moving up out of the water to be closed. Some shipyards, they just take this off with tugs. This is the first one I've ever seen like fully submerged underwater. So now that we're in, they have already started to pump out the water. You can see the stairs there that lead down into the dry dock. They're going to pump all of the water out of this dock. You can see it being discharged on the other side. Now at this point, we're having divers go into the water to make sure that the ship is lined up with the blocks. It's not technically sitting on the blocks now. So here are our shore cables. We're trying to connect to shore power, which ended up being a pain in the ass. This is vitally important because to use our generators, we do have to use cooling water from the sea. So we ended up having to hook up a fire main from the shore to use water. Here you can see this massive ship sitting on those blocks. It's vitally important that the ship be put on the blocks correctly because it can cause a lot of different stresses on the steel and the hull. Running out of time, but hope you enjoyed.